Welcome to the Faithless Father channel, where you gain insights on religion and philosophy. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Today we're talking about agnosticism and the problems therein. Agnostic has a few different definitions. From Merriam-Webster's dictionary here online, merriam-webster.com, agnostic means, this is the first definition here with Merriam, a person who holds the view that any ultimate reality, such as God, is unknown and probably unknowable. Broadly, one who is not committed to believing in either the existence or the non-existence of God or a God. Definition number 2 with Merriam-Webster's dictionary here. A person who is unwilling to commit to an opinion about something. So let's go to another dictionary here online, Oxford Languages. And that's the first one that Google uses when you type in anything to Google. It comes up with Oxford Languages definitions typically. Agnostic means a person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God or of anything beyond material phenomena. A person who claims neither faith nor disbelief in God. And used as an adjective with Oxford Languages, we are told here that the adjective means relating to agnostics or agnosticism. And I'll do a third dictionary here, so we get kind of the whole gamut of definitions. Dictionary.com says agnostic means, when used as a noun, number 1, a person who holds that the existence of the ultimate cause as God and the essential nature of things are unknown and unknowable, or that human knowledge is limited to experience. Number 2, with dictionary.com, a person who denies or doubts the possibility of ultimate knowledge in some area of study. Number 3, a person who holds neither of two opposing positions on a topic. For example, Socrates was an agnostic on the subject of immortality. Used as an adjective, dictionary.com says that it means of or relating to agnostics or their doctrines, attitudes, or beliefs. Or asserting the uncertainty of all claims to knowledge. Or not taking a stand on something, especially not holding either of the two usually strongly opposed positions. So these three dictionaries share a lot of the same ideas relatively, and also many of the same definitions. It is hard to identify as something with such a wide-ranging meaning, I feel like. I don't think by these definitions that I am an agnostic. And one of the main gripes I have with the definition of this term, and one of the problems, is this section here where it says nothing can be known. So let's see if it's all in all three. So I like Merriam-Webster's dictionary more. It says probably unknowable. So it says a person who holds the view that any ultimate reality, such as God, is unknown and probably unknowable. So I do think it is true that a person cannot claim with 100% certitude that God exists. So I agree with that. A person who holds that, a person who holds the view that any ultimate reality is unknown. So I think I would agree with that. I think that's true. And I also would agree with and probably unknowable. When you say that something, when the nature of God is unknowable, that's when the problem arises, as in the definitions given by Oxford Languages and dictionary.com. In those two dictionaries, it specifically claims that the definition of agnostic is a person who believes that nothing is known or can be known. of the existence or nature of God. And then dictionary.com says a person who holds that the existence of the ultimate cause as God and the essential nature of things are unknown and unknowable. And so let's kind of dissect this problem of why you can't say that something's unknowable, or I should say the nature of God specifically is unknowable. If you say that the nature of something is unknowable, right? That claims, or I should say, that asserts some knowledge of that thing. If you were to say, if a God were to exist, that God would be unknowable, then you're inherently conveying that you have knowledge about that God. So in that sense, it's self-defeating, if that makes sense. And so I don't agree with that section here of the definition of agnostic. There's a problem there. If we were to cut that out, a lot of this holds true. I don't necessarily like the connotation of that we read here of the word in Merriam-Webster's dictionary, a person who is unwilling to commit to an opinion about something. I don't think that characterizes a lot of agnostics that I know, or myself. I think that there are very intellectually strong people that claim to be agnostics, and they they make claims with confidence, but they're not included in those is knowledge of God, our Creator, or the knowledge that God does not exist. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments about this. You might be able to shed some light on this idea. I think it's kind of silly to say that if a God did exist, he or she or it would be unknowable. That doesn't make much sense to me. And I believe it is self-refuting. Like I said, make sure to subscribe if you like this video, and share it if you found it intriguing, and we will see you next time.